Well, it's the next morning and it's windy, so I hope you can hear me over it, but yeah, going to make a start on this rear wheel arch and this rear section. So first things first, I'm probably going to get this all cut out. Yeah, get it cut out, and then I will head over to the LDV. Oh no, one of the tractors have broken down. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to head over to the LDV here and I'm going to cut that rear arch section out and use that as a basis to build up the rear fender, the rear arch. Then, actually it's just something, no, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll use that to build up the rear arch. And as you can see, I think you can see, already roughly scribed a cut line around there. While I've got everything over here, I may go around here. Let's try it from this side. I may actually cut it out on this side as well. I need to get the weed whacker around here and just cut everything down. But yeah, I don't know if you can see that I've also scribed around there as well. So yeah, I'll cut this one out as well, and then I've got them both ready. But yeah, that's the plan for today. I would like to get this side, this back corner done today. Then back corner on the other side done tomorrow. And then this front done the next day. So what day is it today? It's Monday. Yeah, I would like to try and have all the wheel arches done by the end of the week. That is the plan, basically. But we know how plans go, usually up in smoke. So, but yeah, that's my aim, to have that done this week. So without further ado, let's put the phone down and get on with it. So I will be back. Okay, so I'm here getting ready to start cutting this out, but out of curiosity I thought, why not try one of the fiberglass arches up, just out of curiosity, and look how well that lines up on that lip there. This piece here is going to be absolutely perfect. I mean, I couldn't have asked for better. So, but anyway, walking back across here, I have got this some of the arch cut out, and I have to get the tractor, the forklift started up there so I can move this engine. But yeah, got that part cut out. I think what I'm going to do, once I've got the arches cut out over there, before I do anything else, I think I'm going to come along and remove this rear bumper, because I need these plastic corner pieces off. I'm not actually reusing them, I've got some different ones to go on. And yeah, I want to get rid of this, get the bumper off completely, and then it just frees it up, frees the space up, because I need that plastic corner piece off, and you know, so probably pop this light out as well, because I do all these pieces along that side there where the rust's starting to appear. I need to address all of that, and I may as well do this section all in one go, and then that's it, it's ready just to be primed. So yeah, onwards and upwards. So I'll be back again. Okay, so I have removed the rear bumper, but yeah, there's a bit more rot. Actually, it's not too bad there, but the centre section there that I've just cut out was pretty badly rotten. These side pieces aren't too bad, but yeah, I gotta figure that out. But yeah, at the moment though, everything kind of ground to a halt, because we're having one of those days where sun's out at the moment, and then we're getting a shower of rain for like 10 minutes, and the sun's back out, and then another shower of rain for 10 minutes. So I've kind of sort of dialed it back for a moment to see if I can figure out what this day is going to do. So I'm back outside for the moment, and I'm just having a bit of sort of mess about, just trying to figure out a plan. So yeah, not exactly what I was hoping for. To be honest, from crawling around underneath, it looked like everything was solid back here, but that's how it goes with old vehicles when you're into doing rust repairs. You never know what you're going to find. So one thing I have removed is the actual wheel carrier that I've taken off, because don't use it. It's not going to get used, so there's no point of having it on there. I have got the spare wheel carrier that will go on this door. So yeah, that's been completely removed. Plus it stops me hitting my damned head on the thing, which I've already done twice. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment. Yeah, just trying to figure out what this weather's going to do, so I can sort of either just pack it up for the day or carry on and cut some more out. But yeah, overall not too bad. Could have been worse. Good morning. Well, surprise surprise, things did not go to plan yesterday. Yeah, got the rear bumper off and got into this rear end, and yep, found more rust, or rot actually. So instead of getting on with the arches like I'd hoped, I ended up messing about with this rear end. And to be honest, I just reached the point last night, I was just tired and just decided, you know what, let's leave it till tomorrow and we'll come back to it and figure it out again. So that's the plan this morning. If it doesn't rain, it's forecast showers today like yesterday, so yeah, that's assuming it doesn't rain. It's forecast showers today, so yeah, the downside of working outside. Anyway, there's an engine about here somewhere. I want to take a few parts off first, because it's going into the scrap pile and it's got some good stuff on it. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'm going to crawl under there and see what I can figure out. So yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, so I have got this kind of figured out. That will be, that'll weld up into there basically, and then I need a piece to go underneath. Okay, I've got my other piece set up in the jig here. Just a couple of scrap pieces of angle iron, and I will then fold this into the box section. That will go on the underside, and that is that rear section done. Now, I'm not going to start welding it in tonight. I've messed about with so many different ideas that the day has really gotten away from me. Plus, we've had several showers during the day as well, so it's kind of been, yeah, one of those days. But this is going to work. I'm happy with this. It's relatively close to what it was from the factory, and it's actually quite simple to do. So yeah, I'll get this bent into shape. I think I'll get everything cleared up, and I may call it a day after that. I'll see how it goes, because I am at that point ready to start welding, and like I say, the day has gotten away from me, so I might just finish this off and then leave everything till tomorrow morning, get a fresh start at it. I don't know how well you can see that, but we're almost at a 45-degree angle there. So I'll probably go along it one more time with my own body weight, and then I'm going to start with a hammer on it, and then that should hopefully give a nice crease in it. But yeah, a metal press will be much easier with this, but obviously don't have one, so, you know, got to do it the old-fashioned way. Okay, so I've now swapped this around so that it's facing me, and it's actually now onto this thicker piece of metal, but that's primarily just to get a better edge on this. And as you can see, it's a little bit rippled in the middle, but that's okay. The other thing I've done, I've moved the clamps along a little bit beyond the edge of the metal. And that's simply to, I don't know if you can see, but it actually pulls in the, you know, you get a bit more clamping force on the ends there. So, yeah. You know, it is what it is. You just make the best of what you've got. So, anyway, let me get on with this. Okay, there we go. Obviously this, you can still see there's a little bit of a ripple in it there, but that will pull straight as I welded in. The other thing is, you may notice that it's just slightly off the line. Again, that's okay. I actually did about 1/4 of an inch either side of the bend extra, just a little bit extra meat, so to allow for any discrepancies. And yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna get all of this lot moved back outside and just offer it up, just have a quick look, see what it's going to look like, and then probably, like I said, I'm going to pack everything up. It's been a long day, so yeah, let's get on with it. Okay, that there is approximately where she will go. Obviously it will be taken right up so that it's flush with that there, same on that side. Yeah, I don't know, well, probably can't see up there, but yeah, there's a ways to go yet, but I will do that tomorrow when I start fitting and welding. But yeah, you can see from the underside here, he's going to go in there nicely. Now, one thing that this is a little bit heavier gauge. The original steel that was on here was somewhere around 16. This is 14, so yeah, I'm exceeding what was originally there. So, but yeah, I'll get all this all cleaned up. Thankfully, this is all just surface. Although it looks really horrendous on the camera here, it isn't actually that bad. It's all nice and solid. It's good. It's all good metal. So I'll get the wire wheel under here and get this all wire wheeled down, and then I'll start fitting this rear section in. Again, this is one of the reasons why when I was doing the rest of the underside I didn't travel all the way to the back here, because I had a feeling there was going to be something needed doing up here, because I think whoever had been driving this last had been ripping around a field somewhere, because this rear end was absolutely just caked in mud. So yeah, you don't get that from normal road usage. But and when I started digging it out, yeah, that's when I found it. And it's one of those instances where I thought, you know what, let's just do this before I get into the wheel arches, and then, you know, I can just spend the rest of the time doing the wheel arches. Dust. Anyway, I am definitely calling it for today. Going to pack everything up. Well, actually, before I do that, the bumper brackets are laying around here somewhere. I might actually give them a sanding and paint them tonight, doing them with hammerite, and it takes a while to dry, so I might actually do that. Where are they at? I know they're here somewhere. I just saw them. I just had one of them as... Oh well, it doesn't matter. They're here somewhere. Anyway, there it is. I was laying on it. Yeah. Just these bumper brackets. I'm just going to give those a sand down, clean them up, and then paint them, and then that's it. They are ready for when I get all this put back together. One other thing, where's it at? Rear bumper. I am annoyed at myself because I forgot to take the rear bumper off the blue van, and this one is in bad shape. It's okay, you know, there's rot. There's just pieces of rot all over it. So what I'm thinking about doing is, I'm actually, I've got 2 sets of these end caps. These are the short ones. Now I've got the set of the long ones as well. They are over here. And what I'm thinking about doing is going with a much larger, throw that over, a much larger end cap like that, but let's close that door. In this section there with a little shorty bumper, like some of the Mark 1s had. Let's see if I can get this in there. Okay, so yeah, that'll come round here then with maybe a little shorty bumper there with the other end cap on that side, and then just maybe some trim in the middle, you know. That's the idea anyway. We'll see how it pans out. But if not, I may just, if I can find a decent step, I may just put a step bumper on. But you don't see them very often, and when you do see them, they're either in good condition and horrendously expensive, or they're in really bad condition and not really worth much of anything. So obviously that's it for tonight. Yeah, gonna pack it up. So I'll be back tomorrow morning. And there we go, 2 freshly painted brackets hanging from an old brake line. Good night. Well, we're back at it again. May not look it, but I have wire wheeled all that down. Now I'm on fitting this panel here. Yesterday I mentioned that I had cut this strong, basically longer than I needed to, so that I could just have a little bit of adjustment in it. So yeah, that's how much I need to take off that edge there. This side is going to be pretty much okay. I need maybe 1/16 of an inch. I mean, literally it's that tight. So maybe 1/8, and that is going to fit quite nicely. So did have to cut a relief in there because it has to go over a bumper bracket. Have to do one on this side, but I'll wait until I've got the rest of this fitted before I do that. It is this actual piece, there's a bit of the box section just about there up underneath that is gone, so I'm going to cut that out next. This will basically just cover the whole thing, and then it's a case of just welding it in. So onward and upward. There we go. Now this end has still got to be worked on because I've got to bring that up to there. I need to take a small amount off that edge, but yeah, it's getting there nicely. And there we go. Right, now I've got to drill a hole there and a hole kind of in there for the bumper brackets to come through. So I'm going to crawl under, get those marked up, drill them, and just a little bit more cleaning up and she's ready to weld in. Obviously that has to push up, but yeah, that'll all sit in there nicely. Excellent. I haven't got that side in, but yeah, cool. Good morning. Well, started off to a nice wet morning. Everything is soaked. It's been raining all night. So I think what I might do is, while this is drying, I may get into the LDV over here and start removing those heating controls. It's you know, I do want to take it all out, because I'm going to take the dashboard back to the house with me this weekend and maybe do some work on it over there. So yeah, I think while everything over there is drying out, I may just get on and get these heater controls out. So yeah, that's the plan for this morning so far. Well, she's starting to blend in nicely there now. Still got a little bit more work to do, but she's almost there. What I am doing though is I am completing the bodywork on this panel, and then unlike the sides where I basically just did it to a certain point, once this is done there's nothing else to do here. So unlike the sides where I've got wheel arches and everything still to do and blend in, but yeah, it's coming along nicely. Rather happy with this. It's been a pain, I won't deny, but yeah, it's getting there. Something that crossed my mind, this hole here, that one over there, they will be covered, but these two won't. I may put an LED in there, possibly, maybe, we'll have to see. Wouldn't care, I've got some perfect ones. They're actually that shape, just a little bit smaller than that. They would have went in there really, really well. But they are back in America. Yeah, I was going to use them on the truck, but with everything that happened I never got them used, so, and of course I didn't bring them back with me. But yeah, nevertheless, they are there. If I can find some more, then I may just buy a couple more, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. And there we have it. Obviously there's still some work to do at the end there, but overall, a vast improvement. I'm going to leave it in the red oxide for now, because this all needs to be primed and sealed anyway, so what does is just basically stop any rust getting into it while it's waiting. Yeah, I am happy with that. Well, there we have it. Honestly, really hoped I would have gotten further this week than I have done, but that's how it goes with these projects. Sometimes you just run into brick walls. Sometimes things go smoothly. You just really got to roll with it. So I am going to end this video here. Hopefully tomorrow I will start getting into the rear wheel arches, or at least one of them, given the time I have left. But I think that's going to be a separate video, because I know this one is getting quite long there. So hopefully I will see you back here again. So have a good one.